Breathe out. One more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Hello and welcome to Arcana Universe. This is going to be your Tarot Today daily message. Let's get started. As a friendly reminder, this is a general reading, so only take what resonates. We do have cross watchers, so roles can be reversed, but you will know if this is your story and which side you are on. All of my readings are timeless, so know that you found it at the perfect time. Feel free to check out the playlist portion of this channel for your daily, monthly, and yearly readings, okay? So what is the current energy at this time? 1, 2. Oh. Feel free to check out my TikTok page. I'm getting similar energies, okay, coming through. Somebody here wanting like a second chance or something like that when it comes to love, romance, or just a connection where it felt like things were going in a very good place, and then somebody here was betrayed and there was sadness as a result, and somebody decided they are no longer going to be the subject of breadcrumbing, okay? So welcome, Mr. Winkle. Welcome back. Okay. So the person that needed to create boundaries, okay, that decided to honor their themselves and only their goal is to only surround themselves with people that respect them or treat them with respect. And when they decided to create that boundaries for themselves, they, against this manipulator in some sense, somebody who was not being honest or was just trying to have their cake and eat it too kind of energy, when they brought their energy up, and whether that is through blocking, distancing, ghosting, having no contact with them, like whatever this is to create this boundary. I see here the other person is sad. Okay, the other person is sad. Hello, one unique sock. I didn't personally ban you. I didn't. But my mod did, because my mod is very protective of this space. And remember what we talked about? Do you remember? Which was, I just want this space to be, respectful and no trolling, all of that. You're more than welcome to hang out here and listen to the message and hang out and all of that. But if we see any spam-like behavior, trolling, discrimination, all of that, yes, we just want peace here. Okay, peace. All right, and so, or at least respect, at least respectful enough. Okay, so that's all we want. Unique sock, or yeah. So just be mindful. Okay, all right. I'm glad to have you back. Just yeah. All right, shall we? Excellent. Okay, thank you. So please don't forget, as Mr. Winkle mentioned, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. That's appreciated. I think if there's an option to hold down hearts and what have you, like please do so, while you're listening in. Feel free to like hold down the hearts, or however you do it. I think that's going to help with the algorithm. And so, yeah. Okay. Yeah, this is, I'm picking up some sort of ending to a cycle where it's just like somebody decided, I'm getting the white flag where it's just like, okay, I've given up, I'm done. Like no more trying to fight for a connection where the other person is not willing to fight for them. It's like the non-existent reciprocity, the non-existent give and take. No more. No more. Somebody here is definitely putting their foot down, okay? So hello Cesar or Rosas, what have you. So we are tapping into the energies. You don't even have to ask the question. You just keep it in here. And whatever you're meant to hear, whatever God feels like you need to hear at this time is going to come up, okay? And so please remember these are general readings, so only take what resonates. We do have cross watchers, so roles can be reversed, but you will know if this is your story and which side you are on. If you're interested in booking a personal one-on-one session with me, all of that information can be found in the description of this video, okay? All right, so exactly, Firmino, exactly. I think yeah, you must have pressed send before I finish my whole spiels, but you know, all right. Uh, okay, but I think that's the overall message that I wanted to come through. Um, so originally I said, I think it was in the last video, I was just like, if we reach 20 likes right at the beginning, then I'll do all signs. Since we only have 2 likes at the moment, I think I'm just going to go ahead and just do one final message. Okay, one final message. All right. What's next message, next subject? What do we need to tap into at this time? Hello, Angel. Hi. Glad to make it for the last bit. Oh, nice. Hello. I'm sorry, I do not understand what you're saying. English, please. English. Miesco. Okay. All right. English only because I have no idea what you're saying. All right. Okay. Hello, Vergara from Mexico. Welcome. I'm picking up on energy. Something about something like far. Something far. What about this far energy? Okay, I'm getting somebody here that has a crush on somebody that is far away. Okay, that is far away. There's definitely a distance. And something about professionalism and not opening up. Okay, so this person may be very communicative, very vocal, but they like to keep things cordial. They don't really wear their heart on their sleeves. Like you guys get along. You know, there's like something to be said about being respectful enough to one another that you there is some level of energy exchange. But I see here that due to some level of distance or um, some sort of time apart or something like that, it's very difficult for this connection to progress because it's difficult to be in a connection if they're not physically together or are able to come together at this time. So, you know, somebody here is trying to utilize all any and all resources that they have available to them, whether that is, you know, text messaging, social media, what have you. They are trying to getting somebody is planning like some sort of proposal, okay, like some sort of plan, like writing things down and then trying to make it a reality because somebody here sees the other person's value. And the thing is, it's not just like an intellectual crush. It's more than physical too. It's like there's something about this person's energy that is very kind and giving, and that's what this person fell for, okay? because they are different from the people that they have encountered from the past. In the past, this energy may have had, this energy has been hurt. Okay, they, perhaps that they were put in third party situations, that they were cheated on, mistreated, what have you. But they feel like, oh my gosh, this person that they're connecting with, they're so kind and nice. Like they could never imagine this person breaking their heart. Okay. But it's just like I keep getting something about distance and not, it's almost like something is a fantasy here. Okay. So, um, somebody here is wondering how they are going to be able to close the gap so that this energy, this connection is not just a fantasy, but something that can come to fruition and into reality. I'm getting strong earth energy coming through. So Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn under Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. And so this person just motivates the other individual. And remember, it's not sign specific, it's energies that I'm reading. But look at this. You know, I feel like there is a potential for love to blossom here, okay? Mark wrote, I'm loving the red bow, suits you to a T. Aw, shucks. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Very kind of you to say. All right. So, why do we need to know this? Okay. Is there a future with them? Like, for reals. Is there a future? See, it's right now, it's still too much in the fantasy mode right now. Okay. If there, I asked if there was action. If there was action, would there be a future? Somebody here is not ready though. Somebody here is just like, I don't want to say all talk, no game, but it's just like, perhaps they're just not ready. They're not ready because I think they know, they understand that this other person that they're crushing on, they're not the type to just give anybody a chance. They're very mindful and strict about who they share their time with, their energies, their bodies, what have you. They're very strict, mindful. But that's one of the reasons why you like them, because you know that they only surround themselves with people who are of value themselves. Like they have something to bring towards the table. They're not just the type to just take. They are able to reciprocate. It's a partnership. Like this person is ultimately looking for a partnership, and they're looking for somebody to team up with. Like for an example, a great example coming through as a download is when you know, as going back to basics, when we're kids or what have you, and let's say there are two team leaders, right? And you have to choose, you know, one by one the classmates, and you have to choose them one by one to have on your team. No one's, let's be real, no one's going to choose the classmate that is going to do a terrible job at this teamwork. Okay, this game of a teamwork. No one's gonna choose the team member that doesn't like dodgeball and doesn't like to be athletic, doesn't, you know, would rather just read in the corner and is horrified of the ball. Logically, the team captain is not going to choose that person. They're going to look for somebody that is going to be compatible within the team. All right, one unique, I saw it, I saw it. Okay, so you don't have to be, you don't have to be repetitive. I saw it, don't you worry. Okay, so I see here, you know, the team leader is going to choose the person that is passionate about playing dodgeball, and is quick, has skills, has, you know, they've practiced, you know, they know the do's and don'ts, and somebody who's compatible. Yeah. And so it's the same thing. Same thing. It doesn't just always have to be it doesn't always have to be, you know, dodgeball. You can apply that to your life in coworkers, in a company, in romance, friendships, you know? That is because you know they're ready. They're ready and committed to be part of that connection. So if somebody here is not ready, then that means they have some things to do. It's when they, if somebody here, like, they know they're not ready, but because they're lonely or because they're bored, uh, Seven, are you ready? Oh, I'm more than ready. That's so funny. That is so funny. Yeah, I gotta practice what I preach, right? And so it would be kind of hypocritical for me if I'm saying, you know, this is, yeah, we should go for somebody who's healed and who has, you know, who has passion for life and who wants to do all of that, and like, but it would be very, it would make sense for me to be like, no, the world, please, no. No, I'm not going to participate. No, no. I'm ready. I'm ready. Okay. All right. Anything else? Anything else? So for those of you who, I'm not. So the thing about us, we're human beings. We're organic in a sense, right? And so the thing about living things, we're continuously growing, shedding, regenerating, healing. And so I don't expect anybody, including myself, to be like, just because you are healed, ready one day, and then let's say some things happen, and then or you get sick or what have you, and you're worn out, tired, and what have you. There's going to be ups and downs. This is an ebb and flow, okay? But the main thing here is that you don't stay stagnant. You don't just stay, that you are inspired to keep going, keep moving on. Have a balance. Know when to rest. Know when to go after what you want. You have to really be able to listen to your higher self, listen to your body, so you are able to respectfully answer and deal with it as it comes. Okay, so don't there, I understand there can be societal pressure or even pressure that you may put on yourselves, and so just be mindful that at the end of the day, things are a balance. Doing things in an extreme to the point where you're damaging yourself, your body, your spirit, is not going to be helpful. So do make sure it's of balance, okay? It's just like, the plants, you can't give it too much water or it'll start to rot, or you can't give too much sun or it'll start to scorch, like, etc. Like, you can't, just, life's a balance, okay? Yeah, it's like poker too, You gotta know when to fold, you gotta know when to play, you gotta know when to take a chance, okay? Just all of that. Okay, so what else? Anything else? Are we good? I'm getting some sort of... I'm getting some sort of family trouble or something like that. All right. Let's do it. What is this family issue or, yeah, conflict? Or it could literally be blood family. or people you consider like family, okay? What is going on? Why is this here? Oh. I'm also getting, okay, this part's not going to resonate for everybody, but I'm getting like somebody a twin or something like that. Or it's like you may have like a sibling or something that is like close in gap, okay? You'll know how it resonates. You know, it could even be co-workers, you know, people you could like work family, what have you, okay? All right. Look at that. See, I knew something was wrong. What happened? Betrayal, lying, deceit. Somebody you thought you could trust, like backstabbed. It was a dead end. It was a dead end. And the worst part is that there was a lot of communication leading up to it. It was understood that both parties understood what the final result and the end game and goal was supposed to be, but somebody here backed out. Somebody here at the last moment pulled the plug and was just like, "Oh no, it's not going to happen." And it has something to do, somebody here thought that you didn't deserve it. Somebody here felt like the other person did not deserve it. And I am getting some level of a competition. Okay, so perhaps the choice was between two people, but the person that was meant to get it, that was supposed to get it, didn't end up getting it. And so, hello, welcome back. Canon. Okay. So what is this? Yeah, somebody here made a mistake, but because they are stubborn, they are not going to admit it, and they are going to just act like, no, I didn't make any mistakes, no, no, and they're going to stick to their guns. Okay, so you'll know who it is. You'll know who it is. I'm getting strong water energy, Cancerian, Pisces, Scorpio, okay? But this person, the thing was, it was great when it was great. Like there was a strong partnership, there was some level of camaraderie. All right. And so please don't, like, you know, do not trigger each other, you guys, in the comments, okay? Don't be like, no, it's you. It must be you. No, no, no. Just leave each other alone, okay? Leave each other alone, okay? All right. And so, but I keep getting somebody here does not want to take responsibility. They just don't. They just don't. Okay, so the person that is being stubborn, they're not going to do anything. Okay, they have decided to not fix it. Winkle's like, relax, guys. Okay. Some of you guys were wondering if the person that is like stubborn, or even though they made a mistake, are they going to correct their wrong, etc. I see here it's just like for them, it's just there's nothing more they can do. There's nothing more that they can do. And so Oh, I don't know why I got like that Ricky Ricardo where it's like, oh Lucy, you got some explaining to do. Like I don't know why I got that all of a sudden. Okay. Um anything else? Yeah, look at that. I will say this, okay? This person, they, even though they don't say it, even though they don't say it, they're sorry. And I know some of you guys were hoping to find some sort of closure into the situation of somebody did you dirty, did you wrong, and even though they know that they were wrong, they're not going to admit it. And the person that was on the receiving end of all of this low vibrational energy, they wanted some sort of closure. Okay, they did, but God is trying to encourage you to, even if you don't get that literal closure, them coming forward, apologizing for the mistake, for treating you um, badly, etc. Even though you may not physically get that because they are very prideful, okay? It doesn't mean that. Hello, Audra. Welcome back. Aw. Wrote, hello, Arcana Universe. Good late PM. Oh, yeah. Seven wrote, I'm all kinds of people at one time. so, so yeah, even though, this person is not gonna come forward and apologize to you, and some of you guys was really hoping for something like that. Okay, even though some of you guys were really hoping for something like that as some level of closure, even though it doesn't happen, it's mainly because they're embarrassed. They feel like they made a terrible mistake. They don't know how to come out of it, and so I'm also getting coward. I'm getting coward energy. Okay, this is some sort of cowardly thing where it's just like they're not going to own up to it. And guess what? Not everybody is going to be brave and has strength to come forward and to apologize. It's Some people aren't able to do that. Okay, they just aren't able to. They're just not there spiritually, mentally, emotionally. They're just not there. Okay. Anything else? Yeah, and also that because there are other people involved, okay? I see here that this because there are other people involved, perhaps, they heard, also because they heard there was like some sort of gossip, okay? There's more than one people involved here is what I'm seeing, okay? There's more than one person involved. There's like uh, other people know what this person has done, for them to take back or apologize for it, okay? For them to apologize, it's then they also need to face these other people that knows about the situation. It's going to make them look real stupid, okay, for them to admit that they were wrong. And so for the sake of image, for the sake of letting the people who also are aware of the situation know that they made a mistake, it's going to make them ultimately look bad. So, and also it seems to me like it happened a while ago, okay? So it's just kind of like it's very difficult for them to come forward and apologize, okay? Aw, Audra wrote, your hair is too cute tonight with your updo and bow. Aw, thank you so much. Aw, thank you. I figured I was just like, you know what? I throw on this white robe. You know, I don't really get to put much color except for lighting wise, right? And so I was just like, you know what, just a little something, something. Change it up. Why not? Aw, Seven wrote, she's beautiful. Audra wrote, those are some tough cards, right? Seven wrote, ravishing. Yeah, I've been tapping into some tough energies today. Um, but I'm glad. I'm glad somebody needed to hear it, you know. Audra wrote, it is adorable and the lipstick is great too. Oh, thank you. You're so kind, so kind. My sweet followers, my subscribers. Oh, you guys are so sweet. Much love to you guys. Okay, so anything else? Any final messages? Gotta saying, move forward. Don't look back. Move forward. Okay? Seven wrote, lipstick gets me over the top. Aw. Hearts, hearts, Audra. So I see here, God is saying, don't look back, move forward. These people who are not brave enough to come forward and apologize for what they've done because there are other people's expectations, other people in the mix that they also need to impress in a sense. Do you honestly want, you know, somebody like that in your circle? You know? Yeah, Audra, what I will have to see from the beginning. Yeah, for sure. Um, it's yeah, just be like Celebi, just move forward, move on, life goes on. There is billions of people in this world, and just be grateful for the good times that you were able to share with these people that you considered family, you know, whether that is literal family, friends, or even co-workers or lovers. Even if there was a lot of love, just be grateful for what you guys were able to share. And if they're not able to elevate and vibrate in a high space with you, then just be grateful for the times that you guys were able to share at the time. And there's something to be said about gracefully letting it go instead of making you feel angry about what had happened. Because and you know, sometimes we aren't going to get that closure. That closure is the closure that you need to give to yourself. Okay. um Here is an extreme example, okay? But like, let's say if somebody passed away, okay, and it's we're not going to be able to take back what was said or have or they apologize for what they did, but it's just like you keep that memory, you appreciate the experience for good or for bad, whatever it was. It's just like at that point, it's like let bygones be bygones. Don't let what's no longer there affect you. Like you owe it to yourself and your spirit and your well-being and happiness to move on from the situation. Okay, like you deserve it. Okay, you deserve to be happy. Audra wrote, some people that were friends I had to accept were really just lessons to have accepted and learned from. Yeah, you know, these energy situations, experiences, lessons, whatever you want to call it. we don't have to stay there. Okay, we don't have to stay there. You can count true friends on one hand. Oh, wrote 7. Audra wrote, my daughter's death was devastating, but I only can accept it was a hard lesson too. Yeah. And so, for those of you who, yeah, to move forward, yeah. But, yeah, because it takes a very strong forward movement. Yeah, it takes a very strong individual to move on from past hurts and trauma. Not everybody can do it. I will say not everybody can do it. That's why we have people who are, depressed and stuck there because they're not able to escape it. And so I hope, the messages that's coming through, and one of the reasons why I go on here and spread these kinds of messages and downloads coming through from God is because it's a reminder. It's a reminder in case, um, those of you who have forgotten or need a reminder, a friendly reminder, or just to emphasize and and be like a reminder that you are, like, you'll know which part of the journey you are on. But I definitely see here that it's just you deserve to move on. Okay. We don't want to be, we're never in the same place, period. We're never in the same place. And the last thing I want is somebody to be stuck in time, be frozen in time, and not be able to live their life and move forward, because we all deserve to be happy, find happiness, and enjoy our time here, okay? Yeah. Audra wrote, many years it takes to get out of grief, quicksand of tears. It is hard to escape from it for sure. Yeah. You guys are so strong, okay? And some of you guys are definitely inspirations for others who may be going through a difficult time as well. So thank you to those who, shared their story, and just know you are not alone, okay? Other people are rooting for you. God's rooting for you. Um, it's possible. It is possible. Don't ever think you don't have a choice or you don't have options. There's always a way. We just have to be able to think outside of the box or see things in a different perspective that is going to be helpful and beneficial for us, okay? Instead of bringing you down, all right? So that's what I have for you, all right? Oh, yeah. So that's what I have for you. Thank you so much for watching and for your kind comments and for listening in. Please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, click on the notification bell so you're notified when I go live or post new content. And if you're interested in booking a one-on-one personal session with me, or if you are wanting to check out, my other links, all of that information can be found in the description of this video, all right? So thank you so much, Audra, my moderators, Mr. Winkle, to my loyal and consistent viewers. You know who you are, okay? I appreciate it. And even those who are just listening or watching it quietly, remember, I read energies. I know it. I know. I can sense you guys. I can sense you guys. Whether that is live now or in the future, I know that this reading, this session was helpful in some shape or form. So I'm so glad to have you here. I'm so glad that you found this channel, and feel free to, share it with people who you think might need it, or, just, yeah, let people know that they're not alone and that there are resources out there to help them on their journey, okay? All right. So thank you so much again, and I'll talk to you soon. All right. Have a great one. Bye.